Right now, the most important waterway on Earth is shut down. The Strait of Hormuz, a tiny choke point between Iran and Oman, carries 20% of the world's oil supply. Every single day, millions of barrels flow through this narrow passage. And for the past several weeks, not a single tanker has gotten through. Iran's Revolutionary Guard shut it down completely. Oil prices have surged over 50%. Gas stations across America are running dry. And what did the President of the United States do about it? He told other countries to handle it. Here's how we got here. The United States launched a military campaign against Iran targeting their nuclear facilities. The goal was supposed to be quick and decisive. Take out the nuclear sites, apply maximum pressure, force Iran to the negotiating table. But Iran had a card nobody in Washington took seriously enough. They closed the Strait of Hormuz. The IRGC deployed fast attack boats, naval mines, and anti-ship missiles across the entire strait. Commercial shipping stopped overnight. Insurance companies refused to cover any vessel entering the Persian Gulf. And suddenly, the most powerful military in human history had a problem it couldn't bomb its way out of. The president's response has been nothing short of chaotic. First, he set a deadline for Iran to reopen the strait. Iran ignored it. Then he extended the deadline. Iran ignored that too. He called the Strait of Hormuz the Strait of Trump, as if renaming it would somehow solve the crisis. He asked about 7 different countries to join a coalition to police the waterway. He bragged when Iran let 10 oil tankers through as what he called a present. 10 ships. Out of the thousands that need to pass through every month. And according to multiple reports, his administration actually considered winding down the entire war without even securing the strait. Think about that. Starting a war, causing the biggest oil crisis in decades, and then walking away without achieving the one thing that matters most. The economic damage has been staggering. Wall Street recorded its biggest single-day loss since the war began. Oil prices are at levels we haven't seen since the 1970s oil embargo. Every country that depends on Gulf oil, which is basically everyone, is scrambling. Europe is rationing energy. Asian economies are in crisis mode. And American consumers are paying the price at every gas station, every grocery store, every utility bill. The ripple effects touch everything. When oil goes up, transportation costs go up. When transportation costs go up, the price of everything you buy goes up. Food, medicine, electronics, clothing. This isn't just a foreign policy failure. This is hitting your wallet right now. But here's the part nobody wants to talk about. This crisis exposed something deeply uncomfortable about American power. The United States spends over $800 billion a year on defense. It has 11 aircraft carrier strike groups. It has military bases in over 70 countries. And yet, it cannot keep open a waterway that is 30 miles wide. Iran, with a defense budget roughly 1/50th the size of America's, brought the global economy to its knees by deploying speedboats and sea mines. The asymmetry is stunning. All that military hardware, all those advanced weapons systems, and the most effective weapon in this conflict turned out to be a bunch of naval mines in a narrow strait. It forces a question that American leadership does not want to answer. What exactly are we spending $800 billion a year on? So where does this go from here? The strait is still largely closed. Negotiations are stalled. Oil prices show no sign of coming down. And the coalition Trump asked for hasn't materialized in any meaningful way. The countries he approached know something Washington is slowly learning. You can't force open a strait with aircraft carriers when the other side has thousands of mines and missiles hidden along the coastline. This situation has no easy military solution. It requires diplomacy, something this administration has shown very little interest in. Meanwhile, every day the strait stays closed, the economic damage compounds. And ordinary people around the world pay the price for decisions made in rooms they'll never enter. The Strait of Hormuz crisis isn't just a news story. It's a turning point. And we're living through it right now.